All right. All right, guys. You all are welcome. We have three persons here now. If you can hear me, please let me know. Just type in the comment box that you can hear me, so I know that everything is fine here. So if you can hear me, please type in the comment box that you can hear me. All right, great. And please, you all should be on, have your sound off so you don't uh, make the meeting noisy. So just mute yourself. Mute yourself. I don't want to do it myself. Just mute yourself so that every other person can hear me. Mute yourself. Okay, we are just five here now. So let's give the latecomers some time to join us. All right. Today I'll be talking to you guys about how to do things differently on Facebook, because I see now, I know that you guys are seeing that already, that Facebook is becoming really crowded. There's a lot of noise on Facebook. You go on Facebook and you're seeing ads everywhere. It's as if the people who were not running ads before are now running ads, right? Because yeah, a lot of people now know the importance of actually coming online. So you have a lot of people online these days. So how can you cut through that noise? Okay, that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. Okay, so let's give these guys some time, 4 minutes more, and we can get started. All right. So 4 minutes from now, we're going to start this. Now, while we wait for these people, what I want to hear from you guys is I want to know exactly your experience lately. How has it been so far? Facebook, how are you able to make use of Facebook for your advertising? Okay. Um, so type in the comment box how you're making use of Facebook. What are you using Facebook for now? Is it just to, chat with people, or you're actually promoting your business? And how are you going about it? Do you have a funnel, right? Or you are just sending people to Messenger to send your message to order? How exactly are you making it? Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Don't make this place noisy, please. So mute yourself. Yeah, Vivian, good evening. So tell me, guys, how are you making use of Facebook for your business? How are you using Facebook for your business? 3 minutes more and we'll get started. Please, as you join, turn off your audio, mute yourself, okay? Mute yourself unless you want to talk. It's only when you want to talk that I will unmute you, or that you will be to have your audio on. So as you join, please, as you join, turn off your audio, all right? So others can hear what I'm saying. If there's so much noise and no one is hearing what I say, then there is no need for this uh, this meeting, because I saw that was a problem some time ago. I think the last meeting we had. Please mute yourself. I'm still hearing people's background noise. Mute yourself. Mute your audio. Okay, Olushi, currently I just run paid Facebook adverts to my funnel. Okay, can you tell us what exactly it is that you sell? Like, what exactly do you provide? Like, who do you serve? But I will want to explore how to use Facebook groups to get paying clients. Okay. All right. By the way, you guys should know that this meeting is going to be not just e-commerce guys, people who sell physical products. We'll see how people who sell digital products on this training, because I think everyone has to hear this. Not This is not just for people who sell physical products alone, or people who sell digital products alone. It's basically for anyone who is making use of Facebook to sell at the moment. Okay, so how do you cut through the entire noise? So much noise on Facebook these days. You know, everybody's saying, "Come on, buy my stuff. Come on, buy my stuff." You know, it's crazy. All right, so let's get started. There's no much time to wait for anyone anymore because it seems they are not ready to join us. We are 10 persons here. All right, so let's get straight to it, and I will be sharing my screen. By the way, I don't have slides, so I'm just gonna be talking and talking and talking. So if you have pen, something to jot with, that's fine. All right, so I have this plain canvas in front of me. All right. Okay, now you guys need to understand something, that selling is like uh, you trying to win a woman over, you trying to win a lady over, right? You can just see a lady for the first time and you are telling the lady to marry you or kiss you or have sex with you. That's abuse, right? Uh-huh. You can do that. So why do you want to do that with your customers? That's basically what everyone on Facebook right now is doing, right? So you get on Facebook and you're telling people, oh, this is the best next thing to happen to humans, right? This is the best product. Don't mind every other person who is selling similar products. Theirs is not much better than mine. This is the best, you know, the best thing that has ever happened after sliced bread, you know. That is what everyone is doing. You need to start doing things differently, all right? Now you need to know that there are different awareness level, okay, for your market, all right? So you have a straight line like this, okay? And at this region, you have people who are unaware. And at this region, you have people who are very much aware, okay? So they know about their problems, they know um, about different solutions, they know about different products, right? Your duty is to know the level of awareness that your customer is, if you want to effectively sell to them. Okay. Now on Facebook or anywhere that you sell, all right, there is what we consider um, the level of your customers. Okay. So we have three basic levels. You know, the level of awareness is grouped into three. All right, and we have something like this, like a funnel. All right, don't mind my drawing now, like a funnel, and you have this region, you have this region, you know. Now this region is known as the top of the funnel. Okay, top of the funnel. Okay, here is regarded as the middle of the funnel. Now here is regarded as the bottom of the funnel, right? Now the top here is are people who haven't heard about you. They don't know anything about, they don't even know if you exist. All right. And the way you treat the people here shouldn't be the same way you treat the people here. Shouldn't be the same way you treat the people here. People here are people who haven't heard about you, so they don't know about your product. Like they might not even know that they have a problem, right? So someone is having fever, and to him, it's just normal fever. The person does not know that he or she has COVID-19, right? The person is just unaware. The person doesn't know what is going on. Now, there are some persons who know what is going on, but they don't even know if there is a solution, right? Are you guys with me? Let me know if you're with me so that I type in the comment section that you guys are with me, so I know that I have people here.
Yes, I'm with you. Good afternoon, sir.
Type in the comment box that you guys are here. I didn't say you should talk, right? Just type in the comment section that you can hear me and mute yourself. I want others to hear what I'm saying. Okay? Awesome, awesome, great. Okay. Now, like I was saying, there are people who don't know if you exist. They don't even know if they have a problem. Okay, and you cannot address those persons at the top of the funnel. People who don't know if they have a problem, if people don't know if your product exists, you know, and the first thing you want to tell them about is your product. No, you can't do that. Now there are people in the middle of the funnel. These are people who have, you know, they know something about you, know something about your brand. They've interacted with you before. These are people who are at the middle of the funnel. People who are at the bottom of your funnel are people who have, you know, purchased something from you. They are your leads and all that. Those are people at the bottom of your funnel. And the way you interact with the people at the bottom of the funnel shouldn't be the same way you interact with people at the top of your funnel. Now, what am I trying to say here? When I started talking to you guys, I made mention of you that selling is the same thing as you trying to woo a woman. You're trying to, you know, make a woman fall in love with you, right? So for you to make a woman fall in love with you, there are basic things you're going to do. You need to make the lady see the good parts of you. You need to make the lady see that you're someone who can actually provide her value. You know, you have something tangible, something that, you know, she can bank on, right? So what you need to be doing is not selling to these people here, right? What you should be doing is educating them, making them see the problem, right? It could, if you're selling a physical product, so let's say you're even selling a shoe, right? You must not just put directly in front of your people that you're selling a shoe. Oh, this is the best shoe. It's made of the best leather, right? What you could do is create an educational content. It could be even be a funny video of, you know, people who are wearing shoes or something in that nature, right? Like the first interaction. Now, your first interaction shouldn't be transactional. That is my point, right? Your first interaction with your audience shouldn't be transactional. What people are doing right now is they are getting in front of people and they want them to buy immediately. That isn't what you should be doing. So what you do is create a video. Video works perfectly for this purpose. Create a video, and you must not show your face, right? Your face mustn't be there. You can use tools. There are different tools that you can use to create your videos. And you can even use, footages, royalty-free footages. So if you go to pexel.com, you will be able to get footages, video footages. And all you just have to do is create something around that footage which you have downloaded, but it should be related to what you sell. It should be related to what the message that you're trying to pass out. So if it is something around diabetes, then get maybe a video related to that, but your content, your ad copy should be tailored towards the problem, all right, and the end goal of the solution. Now, that might be confusing a little bit, yeah? Now, this is what I'm talking about. You are trying to take people somewhere, right? Your customer is here at this point where they are experiencing pain, right? Now, you want to take them to a position where there is no more pain. Now, you have your content here, all right? Now, this content that you have here is going to tell them about the things they are probably doing wrong, why they are not getting to this point, all right? So experience that good life, you experience a life free of diabetes and all that. This video here is going to do that. Like I said, it can be an educational video, maybe 5 tips why you are not seeing results, or let's say 3 reasons why you're not seeing results with blah, blah, blah. You guys know your market, there are pain points and all that. It's important that you do your research. If you've not done your research, is one of the reasons why you're not even seeing results with your marketing. All right. So you want to do your research to understand your audience before you start marketing. Before you start your marketing, make sure you understand your audience. That is very important. Okay. So you want to identify the goals, the pains, the struggles of your audience. Make an educational video, maybe 3 tips how they can have a glowing skin. Instead of just putting your stretch mark product in front of them, come and buy this stretch mark cream because it's the best stretch mark product out there. You can tell them that these are 3 tips that you can use in order to, be free from stretch marks, or be free from pimples, or be free from acne, So your first contact with your audience shouldn't be transactional. That is what I'm saying, okay? That is the key here. It can be an educational video. It could be a comic video that, even if it is comic, it has to be tied to the goal, which it has to be tied. It should be around, if it is diabetes, that comic video should be around diabetes, so they get the point. They get the point, because you don't want someone who is suffering from diabetes then seeing a video that is related to people who are just, saying things that he or she doesn't, care about. So whatever you're trying to do here should be a content that, relates to your audience. And one place that you can get even content to actually produce for your audience is, on your social media, on Facebook. You're going to see the kind of content that, if you go on some groups, you are going to see the type of content that people are actually interacting with, right? That's why you want to be in certain groups that your customers are, right? Be in groups where you have your customers and learn more about them. You see the kind of post they interact with. You see the kind of post they share. Create a video around those contents and have them see that content first. Now, you will not ask, if they are seeing that content and I'm not selling anything, how am I to make money, right? This is what you do. Because this audience is, we call this, this top of the funnel, or we'll call the people here as the cold audience. They are cold audience because they don't know you, they haven't interacted with you. What you're trying to do right now by having this educational content is to warm them up. So, it's just like you pre-selling. Okay, I've told you guys the concept of pre-selling, the concept of pre-framing. That is what you're trying to do here. You're trying to put them in that space whereby you have them in mind, you warm them up to be receptive to your message. Now, people just see ads and they just scroll away. Now, imagine if they just see an ad, but that is teaching them something, that is sharing something valuable with them, and that ad is not even asking them to go and buy anything. Do you think they will pay attention? I want to hear from you guys. If type in the comment section what you think. If you share with your audience, right, a pain point, something that will solve their pain, without you asking them for, any action, without requiring any action from them. Don't buy anything. You're not asking them to buy anything. You're not asking them to click to anywhere, but you're just giving them value. Do you think they will actually watch your video or go through your content if it is something that actually solves a problem for them? Do you think that will happen? Let me hear from you guys. Let me know. Use the comment section and let me know. Definitely, yes, sure, yes, of course. Yes, they will pay attention as you are giving. Exactly. That is what you should be doing. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I have used this strategy over and over and over and over again, and I can bet you this is the best strategy that you can use right now in this age. It doesn't matter what you're trying to sell, all right? This is the strategy that you should be employing in your business, right now. Now, here is it. If you have this content right now to show your audience, all you need to do is you create a custom audience. Now, because this is a video, Facebook allows you to create an audience of people who watch 50%, 75%, up to 95%. All right, if someone watch 95%, they're almost through with the video, right? Meaning they actually love the message you are trying to pass to them, right? If someone just watched 20%, they are not really interested in what you have to say. The goal here is we want to just interact with people who are actually interested in listening to us, interested in hearing from us. That is the concept here. You're not trying to reach everyone who is on Facebook, right? Because that will mean you just spending your advertising budget and not even seeing the result that you actually want. All right. So what you do here is you create 50%, all right? Create 75%, create 95% of people who have watched this video you have here to show people at the top of your funnel. You don't ask them for anything. You don't ask them to click any link. You don't ask them to send message. You don't ask them to click a link to somewhere to type in their name and email. You don't do that, all right? You are just giving them value. Now, the next point of interaction is you want to show, what I do is most of the time, I show people who have at least watched 75% of this, my first video, okay? If someone wants to watch 75%, it really means the person is really interested in what I have to say, right? For someone to just stay on the phone, watching the video, and videos of 5 to 15 minutes work so well for this. And like I said before, it's so easy to actually create these videos. It's so easy, super easy to create these videos, right? You can just bring, different footages and do a voiceover over it. You can do something like that. You can do a slideshare, maybe a slideshare, use PowerPoint and create a slideshare. Record the slides and all that. You can do that. If you are someone who you want people to, if you want to grow your own personal brand, you can have your face and have people interact with you. All right. So you create 50% to 95% of people who watch this video. The idea here is to only interact with people who are interested. Okay. So this second interaction is going to be where you now say, oh, I have something for you. Go to my site and check it out. Maybe you want to take their leads. That's what you want to do. You send them to your site to opt in to your sales or your newsletters, or you want them to go and check out your sales page. Or now you can even show them your shoe. All right. If you're selling a shoe, by the way, you can show them your shoe and then send them to your store and all that. That is what you now do at the middle of the funnel. That is the middle of the funnel. This is a warm audience already because they've interacted with you first. They know you already, right? They know you already. So they are going to be more receptive. They're going to receive your message better than you just trying to appeal to everybody here, having your sales message here. Now, I noticed something the moment I started using these strategies, that I no longer have negative comments on my my ads, right? Some are there, but they are very few negative comments. That is what this strategy is going to do for you. Because now, why would someone want to type in negative comment? Why would someone say, oh, they don't come again, then, I don't know if you guys are actually getting this. I don't know if you are getting. I want to hear from you guys. Are you guys flowing? Do you guys tell me what you think about this strategy? All right. Type in the comment section. Let me know what you actually think about what I'm sharing with you guys now. Right. Type in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about this strategy I'm sharing with you guys. Let me know. Do you find this awesome? Do you find this strategy awesome? Yeah, it's commendable. You have been talking about using video to place ads. Yes, awesome strategy. Yes, sir, this is massive. You're making people feel that you care about, exactly, that you really care about them. Now, not just about their money, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. All right. So this is something that you want to really pay attention to. This is something that you want to pay attention to. Now, this second, your second ads here can be videos, can be, images where you take them to your website, to go and read or opt in to something, depending on what you sell, depending on your sales funnel. You send them there. Now, once they've gone to your site and they've interacted with your site, they actually go to your site and interact with your site. Maybe they opt in. That's actually a very, very, very warm audience. All right, that person's interest is very high. So you want to retarget all those people who are going to your site, and these are people who are going to be at the bottom of the funnel. And what you want to be doing there is retargeting them, maybe with testimonials, people who have used the products, answering some frequently asked questions. And what you want to do is, at this point, you want to be optimizing for purchases. All right. If you want people to opt into your what's it called now, your newsletter, you want leads, then at the middle of the funnel, you can optimize for leads. If you're selling a physical product, I will advise that you optimize for purchases. All right. But at the top here, this video that you are going to have at the top here, it should be optimized for video views. You can use video views. You can use engagements. Okay, use engagements. If you're on a very tight budget, right? Or if you're on a very tight budget, then you can follow this, all right? But if you know that your budget is a little bit loose, right, you can actually go out of your way to spend a little bit. I will advise that you even have, 2 to 3 videos at the top here, all right? So you can even have, brand awareness, kind of ads, all right? Because now you want people to know about you. You want people to know about your brand. They know that you exist, right? You can do brand awareness with videos. You can do video views, can do engagements. These are the top. Of course, you can still do reach. All right, can do reach as well at the top here. But if you're on a very lean budget, do either video views or engagements. The idea here is you want Facebook to go out there, look for people who are really interested in what you are going to say or in what you have to say. So once you have your videos, you want to create these custom audiences, 55, 75%, 95%. Yeah, you can go target 50%, but I really love targeting 75% and 95% because, yeah, it shows that the people are really interested in what I have to say. All right. I love targeting these people because these are people who are really, 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 interested in, hearing me out and all of that. Do you guys get it? So you want to make sure that you do this and not just go out there and you want to be like every other person who is asking people for a sale. You need to know that people don't want to be sold. People don't want to be sold, but they love to buy things. We all love to buy things, but we don't want to feel like if you are cajoling us to make the purchase. We don't want to feel cheated. The moment you approach someone and say, "Oh, buy this thing," and you tell them, "Oh, this is what it's going to cost," they are going to feel cheated. All right. This is why you want to employ a strategy like this. If you have a budget of say 5,000, if you have been spending 5,000 every single day at this every single day, and what you are doing is sending people to your site to go and make a purchase, what you should do is split this your spend, all right? Split it. So for instance, if you sell a physical products, let me see, I want to try and erase this, right? Okay. All right. So if you have a budget, let's say you have a budget of 5,000 naira every single day, and what you have been doing is sending people directly to your sales content, or you send them to send you a message on WhatsApp or send you a message on Messenger and to place their order. What you want to do is split this your budget. All right. Now, if you haven't been doing retargeting ads, trust me, you're leaving so much money on the table, guys. You want to make sure that you are doing retargeting ads. So at least if you're spending 5,000 at the front end to go to your sales message and all that, at least spend 2,000 to retarget people who have been here. right? Maybe people who have opted in to see that saw your sales later about your product but didn't take action. You want to retarget these people, right? I discussed this with you guys, and I believe you guys are doing something like this. So if you're spending something like this is 7,000 naira that you're spending every single day. But I don't want to assume that you are not doing this much, which you should be, by the way. The more money you spend, the more people you're going to reach. Though I have one other strategy that I will be sharing with you guys, but it's not going to be today. I call it the $1 ad strategy. All right, how you can use $1 to test your idea. Imagine if you only have to spend $1 to know if an interest will work for you. Amazing, right? So just test if an interest is going to work for you, and you know how to go from there instead of spending hundreds of dollars before you know that this is actually a failed venture. You spend maybe $10 to $20 to know if it's actually a failed venture. So you don't get to say you want to spend $20 every single day, all right, to know if the venture is going to fail eventually, right? You don't do that, but instead you probably spend every single day. You have a budget of say $2 or $5, and you can test an interest every single day with $1. Yeah, that's a strategy that I discovered some months ago, right? But I will be sharing it with you guys. I've shared it with a couple of close friends, and they were really amazed by the strategy, by the way. But I'm going to share it with you guys. But first, I need you guys to really pay attention to this. I really understand this entire concept, right? Because it's actually based on this entire concept, right? Right? You are going to use this strategy with this concept, with this strategy that I'm sharing with you guys now. So you want to make sure that you really get this. All right. So let's say before now you've been spending 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira is like maybe $12, right? $12 thereabout. Okay, so now you've been sending people directly, right? What you now do is you want to have it splitted into two. All right. So you can spend 3,000 naira here and spend 2,000 naira here. And then, of course, we have bottom of the funnel as well. You want to spend 2,000 naira, which is your retargeting, by the way. This is your retargeting, which is the bottom of the funnel here, which I told you guys, right? So here you have your video, your educational video, the video that is giving people tips, maybe a funny video, but it's around, your market. You're still talking about, your audience get the message. They get the message. All right. You want to make sure that you are passing the message. All right. So if your end goal, what you are going to send them to here at the middle of the funnel is on diabetes, the video here, either it's educational or comic video, it should be around diabetes. All right. You want to use content at the top here. There was one video that I saw. They use a comic content, right, to actually sell a product. So it's same concept, right? But you don't sell at the top of the funnel. That is just my point here. All right, don't sell at the top of the funnel. Okay. Now this strategy might take some time to start to work. All right, but once it picks up, it's going to be one of the best strategy you've ever used. Believe me, it's going to be one of the best strategy that you've ever used. So at the top here, this is where you're going to create your custom audience of 75%, 95%, and then these are the people you are going to target to go to your site. All right. So maybe you are sending them to your store. Maybe your store does not require the two-step funnel where they have to opt in and all of that. They don't require that. Maybe you're selling a shoe, right? So you send them to your page where you show them the shoe and all that. But at that point, one strategy that you can actually employ at this point, if you're selling something like a shoe, even though I don't like dealing with products with sizes, but there are people who still prefer this, and I tell them what to do as well. What you can do here, in order for you to get their data, is to offer them maybe a coupon. All right, you can offer them a coupon to collect their leads at this point. All right, to be able to collect their leads, so you can send them more offers, send them more emails, and all of that. Now, why this is so powerful is that why retargeting is so powerful, by the way, that is what I was trying to say. Why retargeting is so powerful is that not everyone opens their emails. So people ask me, oh, no one is there, I'm not having good, open rates and all of that. The truth is, people's emails are crowded. This is why you want to take your retargeting seriously. These people, what they've heard about you, if someone are opting into your email, at least they have a level of interest in what you have to provide. So why don't you retarget them? In fact, you want to have more than one retargeting, really. And this is a different topic entirely. But one or two basic types of retargeting that you can have is target everybody, right, that have seen your page. Maybe the person didn't opt in. Maybe there's a reason why they didn't opt in, right? Those kind of people, you want to send them back using a content, maybe a post, something, why they actually need to opt in. Give them a reason to opt in, and you send them back to this place, right? Now, there are people who opted in, but they didn't buy. They opted in, but they didn't buy. Maybe they have some objections that needs to be taken care of. They have objections. How do you address these objections? One thing that you use your email to do is to address objections. That is what you use emails for. I've told you guys before, if you're selling a physical product and you're not addressing objections, your sales rate is going to be very low, right? Even though you are making 10 sales every day or 20 sales every day, there are some people whose objections are not yet addressed. So if you don't take their emails to address those objections, they probably are not going to buy, right? What about the condition or the event whereby they don't even open their email? How do you now answer those objections? That is where retargeting works for you. So you want to retarget everybody who opted in, right? They saw your sales later but didn't buy. And then you exclude people who have purchased, all right? So you make sure that the audience that you're targeting, they are relevant, people who haven't, purchased your product before. So these are two retargeting options that you should have, that anyone who is selling online should have. Everyone who has interacted with your site but have not opted in. So you can exclude people here who have not opted in, all right? But here you exclude people here who have purchased, all right, but opted in. People who opted in but have not purchased. So all of these people are people that you are going to answer their objections, you show them testimonials from people and all of that. Now, testimonials must not be in form of videos, guys. That is where a lot of you get it wrong. If someone has sent you a message on WhatsApp, right, you can actually screen grab it, make it an image, right? There's a way you can make it look a little bit more fanciful. Add some, let me show you guys something here. I really don't have the time because in the next maybe 5-10 minutes I need to close this. I don't want this to be more than an hour. All right, I think I'm actually even getting tired already. But I believe that you guys are getting something from today's meeting. I believe that you're getting something from today's meeting. So if your own testimonial is, guys, if you're selling any product that you don't believe in, then you should stop selling it, right? There is no point that you're selling a product and it's not working and you still want to sell it. Because the whole idea here is you want to help people, not just make money. Yeah, money is good, but then you want to help people. So if you're actually sincerely, you're helping people, then and people are seeing results, then you should be able to get some testimonials from those persons. Ask them, "Hey, how's it going with the product you're using? How has it been so far?" So you get those testimonials and you want to convert it into an ad. I believe that you guys have seen ads on Facebook that are images and they are testimonials, all right? So you have it right here, you have the text of the person, maybe you have the image of the person here, and you now have, stars here, star, 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 star. This is something you can create, and you can even create a catalog, right? A catalog of this, maybe 2 to 5 of them that people will now see. If it's a video, you can have that. Another thing you can do is you can even decide to make it a dynamic ad, right? So if you make it a dynamic ad, you just upload the different ads. So people will be seeing different testimonials from these different people. This, creates what I call the positive emotions in people, and that makes them buy your product. Guys, if you are not doing these things I'm talking about, you are going to continue to experience low sales. You are not going to make enough sales like you should. Things will not really be working the way you want to, because now you are going to be competing in a space that is so crowded. All right, you want to be able to sieve out your customers from this pool of people. You want to sieve out your customers. A lot of noise going on here. You want to be able to sieve out the people who are truly interested in what you have and take them into your funnel and make them buy your products. All right. So I hope that you guys have learned something today. Before you go, I want you to type in the comment section. We are coming to an end. This is we'll be here for 15 minutes, right? So before you go, I want you to type in the comments box. Let me know what you guys think about this. What did you learn from today's meeting so far? Okay, so I have some, but I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What did you learn so far? Be typing that while I answer some questions that I have here. Okay, I'm going to be answering some questions. Good ways of building trust with your audience. You have been talking about using video. Okay, it's an awesome strategy. It's a good idea to interact with those who already have a top mind. Exactly, that's right. Should the retargeting be on same campaign and different ad sets, or should the retargeting be on it? Of course, it should be on a different campaign. You want to name your campaign differently. Name it differently. Always label your campaign so you know exactly what is there. All right, it's important that you label your campaign. If it's a retargeting campaign, label it. If it's a campaign that is going towards a cold audience, say it's a cold audience, or maybe a top of the funnel. If it's a warm audience, say it's a warm audience. If it's a hot audience, say it's a hot audience. So you want to label your campaigns in order for you to actually identify your specific campaigns. All right. Guys, I'm just getting in. Hope I haven't lost. Well, you were 43 minutes late, so I might probably ask you privately, Mr. Joshua. Okay. What about first-time product launcher? Who did we go? Or how do we go about testimonials on our sales page? Well, depending on what you're selling. All right, if this was the first time you're just launching a product, just start selling first. Okay, start selling first. If it's a digital product, if you're selling a digital product, then you want to ask for goodwill messages from people close to you. I talked about this for people who are in the digital space. Ask for goodwill messages from people who already know you, who have interacted with you before. If you are selling a physical product and the product is something that is on Amazon, most of the time you're going to find most of these products on Amazon. So you can go on Amazon, a place like Amazon, you're going to get honest reviews on Amazon, and you can use some of those reviews on the product. All you just have to do is change the name of the reviewer and have it on your site that these names are not the real names of the people due to privacy. All right, you want to keep the privacy of your customers. The reason why you are not having the real names of the people on the website. Okay, so it's good that you do that. All right, so that's how you can have testimonials on your website. All right. Run an educating ad for building trust, then retarget your video view audience. Exactly. That is it. Trust the process and always make a budget for retargeting. Awesome. Yeah, you want to always retarget, guys. Always retarget. Okay, always retarget. Another thing you can even do to retarget is if you're selling a digital product, upload all the people who have opted in. All right, create a custom audience using your list and retarget those people. Guys, retarget those people. It's important that you do that. If you can do upload the list, then retarget probably the thank you page where they are going to land on once they fill in the your opt-in form and all of that. Exactly. Don't depend on email alone. Wow, I've learned how to get more results from my ad spend. Yeah, of course. Yeah, came late. Yeah. How do you get a video done that will be appealing to international audience? Because of the fact that you are African with your accent. It doesn't matter, guys. Accent isn't really the problem here. The problem is fear, right? You're afraid. You don't see yourself as good enough. That is the problem, not your accent. Do you know that your accent is even better than most Latinos and Asians? But they still make good videos and they don't care. They still target worldwide, right? So what's stopping you? What's stopping you is basically just your mindset. You are looking down on yourself. It's the reason why you don't want to go out there. It's not your accent. Your accent have little to nothing to play in the game. What people care about is the value that you're bringing to the table. That is it. It's that simple, all right? The video you advise on, but does it have to be comical or generic? Well, I said it should be educational or comic. If it's comic, it has to be around your entire idea, your entire aim, your entire goal, all right? Any Coach Bashai, any software to make video, you already have all of this in information business machines. That's not a question to ask here. Please type the specific site you mentioned at the beginning of the. What I said is you can get footages of videos. Okay, it could be maybe let's say someone who is just sitting at the beach, you know, just looking, or staring at the sky, or just. But then you need to write a copy. Write a copy that mirrors or interprets what that video is about, but then tying it to your message. All right, it should still be around your core message, maybe around diabetes, maybe around high blood pressure, maybe around make money, maybe around beauty. You have to tie the message back to what you intend to sell your customers. You have to do that. What's your view on blogging as part of marketing process? Of course, it's a good thing, but then how many things do you want to do at the same time? It's best that you take a few things and you really hone your skills around that. Okay, so if you know that what you can do best now is running ads, or what if you say, oh, it's blogging that I want to use for my marketing, to create that visibility, is blogging you want to do, SEO you want to do, then why learn about that, know how to do that, but you can't be learning about blogging and at the same time learning about Facebook advertising, and at the same time learning about YouTube ads, and at the same time learning about Google ads. You are going to get nothing out of it all right? So it's best that you just pick one and master it, become so good at it, that in fact in your sleep you can do it before you say you want to move on to any other one. The site for this footage is called Pesel. When launching a product that people don't know about, which campaign objective will work best? Using video while you need to direct people to the website. Oh, well, I believe probably what you're saying is, well, I said that if you're talking about middle of the funnel, which I explained just now, that is your retargeting people who have watched a percentage of your video, maybe 75%, maybe 95%, and you want to retarget them, and you want to use a video to say something about your products. Yeah, you can use a video to say something about your product. But what's your end goal? Is it that you want a lead from them, or you want a purchase? If you want a lead, you just want to get as much lead as you want. Then go on ahead, use the conversion campaign objective and optimize for leads. If it's the sale of a physical product, like I said advise, if you're selling a physical product, advise you optimize for purchases. But know that if you're optimizing for purchases, it's important that you give Facebook some room to actually find you those people who will buy. So your budget needs to be higher, all right? It needs to be higher than what you are spending on the top of the funnel. So if you are spending top of the funnel 3,000 naira, at the middle of the funnel, if you are optimizing for purchase, you should be spending roughly say maybe 4,000 or 5,000, because now the goal is higher. And by the way, if you're selling a physical product, you guys should be selling more like high ticket products. What I mean is, sell product that you have a lot of profits to go home with. All right, so if you buy a product for $1, you can go ahead and sell it for 15,000 naira. If you buy a product for $5, come on, go ahead and sell it for say 25, right? Make sure that you have good takeaway profit. Okay, it's important. It's not recorded, so I don't know if Zoom is recording it. I don't know if Zoom is recording this section. I don't know. So that is it, guys, for today's section. I gotta go now. I hope you guys learned something from today's section, and I hope you put it into practice and try to apply it. All right. Okay, if you are doing retargeting of people who have engaged with your site, you can use engagement, or you can still optimize for purchases as well. All right. So if you are retargeting people who have interacted with your site, people who have seen your products and all of that, and you are retargeting them, you should be optimizing for conversion, purchase, all right, or engagements. You can use any of those tools to in fact, you can even do the two and see which of them gives you the best results. You can do that, right? You run one as engagement, run the other one as purchase, okay, and see what works best for you. All right, guys, take care and bye.